Brian, it's good to see you again. Have you been doing well?
I mean, yeah, but I guess I could always be doing better. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I wanted to follow up from our last meeting together. You were mentioning that you were feeling angry and you were having certain feelings about your ex. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I mean, she's still in that same game of not letting me see my kids. I haven't been able to pay child support, and it's because I just started working this new job, and I just it's too much. It's too much. I can't afford to give her child support right now, but because I can, she's not letting me see my kids, and she just makes me so angry. Like that shouldn't me being unable to pay a small amount of money should not prohibit me from seeing my kids, and it's so unfair to me.
So then what triggers the anger?
Honestly, it's that. Like the fact that she won't let me see my kids, it's the way that she acts when I'm around her, kind of from that know-it-all point of view, never think that she's wrong. I mean, I guess it's all of that. It's a combination of it all.
So how often do you find yourself feeling angry?
I guess it's all the time when I'm with her. I mean, her and I can't sit down and have an actual conversation without her getting on my nerves. It's constant. It's all the time. It's her point of view versus mine. There's no middle ground.
And when you're angry with your ex, how do you find yourself responding to her?
I just start yelling sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I break things. Things do get broken. But I don't know what to do. That's the thing. I don't know what to do.
And during the screaming and breaking things, how does your ex respond to you?
Yeah. I guess that during those moments, I don't know. How does she respond to me when I scream and I yell? She starts crying, or she'll, start screaming back at me. The kids are there, and I guess it's just a bad overall experience. She's also a hothead like me, so we just go in it back and forth.
Are there any times when you don't feel angry?
I just don't feel angry. I don't. It's not that I'm angry all the time. I just don't feel anything. I'm just kind of there cruising through that. I get angry when people. I get frustrated when people anger me. That's I guess the moments in which I get angry. But yeah, I just don't really feel much in my life.
And how would you describe your ex?
Bitter, petty, salty. Always looking for a fight. A hothead, like I said before, angry, very angry.
And do you think you would use these words all the time to describe her?
Not all the time. I guess my anger part of that is what leads on to me being emotionless towards her and all that whatever stuff. But no, I wouldn't describe her like that all the time. I feel like it's only during certain times.
So then there are other times when you would describe her differently.
Yeah, she takes care of her kids. She's alright. She's not a bad person. I don't hate her. And I guess when she's taking care of the kids, she's not as aggressive as she is when she is with me. So. Yeah.
And what does it feel like when you yell or you get angry at her?
It feels like I can't control it. I'm so stressed that sometimes I gotta go out there and grab a drink because it feels uncontrollable. It just feels almost instinctual. I have to react this way because that's the only way for us to get through anything, really.
So would you say that it's not productive for you?
I guess not. I could probably do some other things, but I guess I'm just not sure of what I can do to improve this.
So Brian, you're currently employed, right?
Yeah.
And do people at work ever frustrate you like how she frustrates you?
Sometimes.
Yeah, and how do you react when you get angry at them?
I don't, honestly. I don't react when they anger me.
And why don't you?
Well, because if I react, that'll get me fired. You know what I mean? I feel like with my girlfriend or with my ex, I can react with her because she, how I react won't get me fired from the job, But yeah.
And in those moments when you're angry at work, would you say you're angry with them as much as you are with your ex?
I guess so, but I can't really act out because if I act out, they'll fire me, and I just got this job, so I'm really not trying to mess with it.
With that said, because there is a consequence for work, you are able to control the outburst of anger, but deep down you're still angry with them.
Yeah, completely.
So they don't really know you're angry?
No, I mean, I guess not, but it just happens on the spot.
There is a thought process that occurs between the trigger and the action of anger. At work, you are thinking these thoughts, that you don't want to be fired.
Yeah, I mean, I can't react with anger at work because I don't want to get fired. Like, I'm not trying to make things worse than they are. But like I said, with my ex, she just annoys me. And I'm not at work. She can't fire me, so.
So knowing this, has there ever been a thought between the triggering action and your response to your ex?
When I think of her, I think about the fact that I won't see my kids, and I can't see my kids because of the restraining order, and then that's in part due to, I guess I haven't been able to pay child support, but it's because I haven't had a job, right? So that thought really hurts me because I recently reconnected with my oldest daughter, and she just hasn't, I want to reconnect with the other ones, but because of my ex being there, not letting me connect with them, it makes everything so much worse.
So you hear or see your ex speak in general. Your thought is that your ex has restricted you from seeing your children, and your behavior is to scream at her and drinking alcohol, and this comes from where?
I mean, I don't want to be angry all the time, right? And so, I just feel like the alcohol, when I go out drinking, I just feel better. I feel more at peace. I feel calm. It calms me down. And I guess screaming, I don't really know where that comes from. I just want to take control of the situation because she just won't listen. It's like talking to a wall, and I want to be able to assert myself because I don't think that I'm wrong.
You mentioned earlier that your ex restricts you from seeing your children, and I wonder if you could challenge the flexibility in that thinking, challenge the action to the reaction thought.
Yeah, but how can we do that?
Well, think about your reaction when around her. Does this action change the outcome of the conversation? So does you yelling at her change the outcome of the argument?
I mean, I don't think so. But I just don't see myself. It's just it's instinctual. I don't know how to not react that way. She just angers me. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Rationally, you understand that your current actions don't produce the outcome that you want. Your current actions are a way to release your anger. Do you have an idea about what might be a more productive way for you instead of yelling and getting aggressive with her?
I mean, when I'm at work, I just, I walk away from people when I'm angry. I just kind of nod and go about my business. With her, I don't know, what do you think?
Well, I think what you said about work, that's a very good way. That would be one behavioral strategy. You see the trigger, and have a thought, I'm angry. And then you could intervene with the thought, I need to walk away, with the behavior of walking away.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I definitely, I guess I could do that, but I would just have to, I have to think about that, how is it that me not reacting and walking away, what impact would that have? Yeah, I mean, I guess it's something I can work on.
Yes, let's work on that until our next meeting, and we can talk about it more then.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, anything at this point, I'm almost hopeless. I want to be with my kids again, and I want to be around them, and I want to be in their life, and if that means that I gotta go through this with my ex to be in that position, then I gotta go through it. You know what I mean? But yeah.
All right.